Hela was once a meta superstar. Got a nerf, got another nerf, then another nerf. Now she's got a rework. Maybe she's back. Let's jump in.
Kneel before me and rise into the ranks of my great conquest.
Whoever you were, whatever you've done, surrender now, or we will show you no mercy.
Whoever I am, did you listen to a word I said?
How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the Snap Academy. I'm Muse, and today we are jumping into the brand new Hela. She got her OTA last week, and we've been still trying to figure her out. I think I found a nice base package to really get her going, but there are some options that you can do. Hela is a 6/9 on reveal. For each cost among them, resurrect a different discarded card to a random location. So she still has that whole reanimator effect. You want to discard cards, bring them back, but there's a few more hoops. You can't just go through, kind of MODOK your entire hand, drop a whole lot of 6-drop cards, and just outpower everybody. This deck can still go very tall with a few 6-drop cards, and I think I found a way to kind of get extra value using a 3-card combo. Usually you can get 2 of these off, but if you can get all 3, that's going to be super huge. Obviously, Hela is the first card we're wanting to reanimate these cards, but the first card that we want to use is Corvus Glaive. 3/5, discard 2 cards, gain 1 energy. This really unlocks everything because we're kind of getting that old school Hellcow feel back, being able to discard a couple more cards, bring them back with Hela, and then what we want to do on top of those 2 cards is drop in an Odin to do all of that again. So we're going to discard 2 more cards from our hand, whatever's left on turn 6, because we played Hela on turn 5, Odin on turn 6, reproc all of those. That gives you 4 total cards you can discard, not including anything else in our discard package. This is actually the second take of this video. The first take, I tried to go really all in on the Reanimator high roll, and it really didn't work. I got very angry. I'm sure there's going to be a montage of me sighing and being angry eventually.
I thought you'd be happy to see me.
So I toned it down a little bit. And what I found is you don't necessarily need to go for the high roll. What we really did is focus in our discard cards so that we are targeting exactly what we want. I actually took Lady Sif out of this deck because it was just one more thing that could hit our Hela. So for our discard cards, we're going to go with Corvus Glaive for sure, Blade, Swordmaster to hit our Arrow, and Silver Samurai to hit our Gore. Because Gore is an ongoing, he doesn't actually gain the benefits of the on reveal cards until after he's on the battlefield, so he's actually a -1 in your hands, being able to reliably hit him every time with that Silver Samurai. Morbius is in here just for a little extra value for when we're discarding our cards. Black Cat as a free auto 4-drop that we can just discard every time for free. And Red Guardian as our tech card. We're seeing a whole lot of these kind of go very tall strategies, especially with the Iron Man Onslaught, Living Tribunal decks, and some other combo pieces. So we want to use that to shut down. You can also double up on that Odin effect to get that extra -2, but that's a very niche situation. What I find with this deck is it's a little bit interactive as you're using your cards like Silver Samurai, Red Guardian, kind of doing more than just kind of dump and pump out Hela. Yes, obviously Hela is your snap condition. If you have her on turn 5 after the Corvus Glaive, you definitely want to snap because people are not used to seeing Hela on turn 5, especially being followed up with an Odin. Our 6-drop cards, however, we have Red Hulk, Gore, and Odin. Odin, we know we want to reproc everything with the Hela, but Red Hulk I really like because in this kind of meta that we're in currently, people are using not all of their energy. They're floating a lot of energy, especially on turns 1 and 2 to get to their big cards. So we have a little bit of versatility. Even if we hit Hela with our Corvus Glaive, we can still play 2 6-drops with Gore as well as Red Hulk. And kind of like I alluded to earlier, you don't need to high roll, and you really need to forget how we used to play Hela. Hela used to be, again, just kind of dump everything, bring it all back on turn 6, snap when you got her, hope for the best. Now she's a little bit different. You have to really be focused on what you're playing and how you're playing it, and kind of methodically think about your turns later on. Otherwise, you can do what I did in trying to record the first video and just hit Hela every time, not have a single thing on turn 6. You can still get by with just an Odin and a Gore on turn 6, or if you pump up a lane enough using the cards that we're discarding our other cards with, we can win a lane with just those and possibly win another lane with just Red Hulk. So now that we kind of have an idea of what we're doing, let's jump into how to pilot the deck now. All right, so we do have a decent start for cards that we want to discard. I don't want to get that Silver Samurai off yet, so I'm just going to hold off into turn 2. I definitely don't want to hit Hela, so on turn 4 we for sure have something to hit Gore with. We can hit the arrow here, and getting that extra energy I think is going to be super awesome. So we definitely want to get that extra energy. There we go, got the arrow just like I wanted. That never happens. And then I am actually going to do both of this. So the Silver Samurai, he's going to do his thing, move over. I'm going to Blade to get the Morbius. The -1 actually goes before the 0. Both of these are actually their base power. So that's going to be a 2 and a 6 cost card that I can use. I'm actually going to snap.
Oh, snap. Opponent
Oh, they're snapping back for the content. So that hits the Gore. The next one will hit the Morbius. We also hit their Mystique, which is really nice. Because they do have Moonstone, so they might try to do some shenanigans here. But we are actually going to play our Hela now. Since we have really everything we need, there's no reason not to play Hela. I find I really want to play Hela on turn 5 if I possibly can. That way it doesn't get sniped out of my hands. There's just less that can go on, especially if you already have everything set up. And the Gore and the Morbius on left really sucks. Well, I think I'm just going to do Odin right and hope that that's enough power.
Are ye worthy?
And I think I don't know what math that is. Wow. All right, so starting off, we do have a whole lot going on in our top end, which isn't the best, but we can still work with it. Get Morbius down on 2, no worries here, not on Krakoa. That's the second time we've seen Krakoa this run. We do also get the free discard with Black Cat, which is great.
Gotta run, hun.
And when you play a card here, move it. So it does not, the game does not really want us to play cards anywhere or play our own cards. Okay, that's a good brute. I like that. So we're playing probably some surfer stuff. This might actually help us a little bit. I will take that. We already do have a 6-drop down, so I don't necessarily want to hit another one with Blade. So we're actually going to save our Blade here. And probably play Arrow on Krakoa next. That kind of sucks for us. So we'll probably do Arrow into Red Hulk or Arrow into whatever crazy monster we get here next. Hopefully it's a Hela. That'd be awesome. Definitely some Silver Surfer shenanigans here.
Winds bring.
And we do get a 19 power Hela, which we will be playing. It's probably going to hopefully end on Tarnax. But that's a huge amount of power. We are going to get a Gore and a Black Cat off of that. So, you should never snap on the last turn. But I'm just feeling really good about it and hoping for the best. I may have messed up everything. May have. Who knows? They stuck around. They rogue Silver Surfer like we knew they were going to do. Probably an Absorbing Thing after that. Oh, Scorn. Okay. Big power Hela.
To me.
Big power Gore. We did get the Black Cat over there, which is nice. And we did get the win. Krakoa did us very well here. So, super exciting.
Victory.
We only brought back 2 cards. Got the win. They were doing what they wanted to do for the most part. That is a respectable amount of power. That Tarnax just kind of messed up. But we did plan out everything, and that's something you really do need to do with this deck, is plan it out. It is a gamble. I'm not saying that this is the best Hela deck. It is a great start to a Hela deck, and you can get great rolls.
Oh, I've missed this.
Overall, do I think that this is the absolute best meta Hela deck there is? No. But I think it's a great start. There is room for maybe different tech cards, maybe a different package of discard enablers. Maybe we just drop Morbius completely. I don't know yet. How are you playing Hela? I really want to know. And if you really enjoy this content, make sure you snap the like and subscribe buttons. Happy snapping. We'll see you in the next one.